In today's video, I'll be teaching you on how to prepare cocoyam soup. So these are the ingredients. By the way, I didn't tell you the native name of cocoyam soup. It is called ofede. So today's video is how to prepare ofede soup. You can call it cocoyam soup. Here are the ingredients. Let me start by explaining to you. This is called cocoyam. You wash, cut, cook your cocoyam for 5 minutes. After boiling, ensure you pound. If you don't have what to pound the cocoyam, you can as well blend the cocoyam. So here I blended the cocoyam, as you can see. Here we have dry fish. We also have another species of dry fish here, although I've not yet washed it. We have fresh fish and pomo. Here we have fresh palm oil. So we have onions, maggi, and salt to taste. We have oha leaf. You can see how fresh it is. It is very, very green. And we have here uzuza leaf. I'll be showing you the remaining ingredients. So these are the ingredients to prepare the soup called ofe ede, cocoyam soup. So this African soup today, it is called ofe ede, called in English cocoyam soup. Now you can see the stockfish. It is well boiled. We have some goat's meat inside. So after you have steamed your stockfish and your goat meat intestine, you can see it's well boiled. The next thing to do is to add palm oil to it. Or even if you don't want to add palm oil to it, you can as well add your cocoyam first to it. Add your cocoyam to it. You can even decide to give your cocoyam different shape. You can put it in smaller quantity, small quantity, and allow the cocoyam to get melted for a minute. You can decide. So you can see it's boiling. Allow this cocoyam to get melted for 2 minutes. You can see it's already melting. So this cocoyam, you want to ask me, what is the purpose of this cocoyam? The cocoyam is to thick the soup, to make it to be very, very thick. So it's serving as thickening in this soup. So the next thing we have to do is to add your palm oil to it. Here is my palm oil. So you just add little quantity of palm oil. Just add little quantity of palm oil. Some people love their soup to be very, very oily. But me, I don't like my soup to be oily. So you can see how it's looking. So allow to get boiled for maybe 30 seconds. 30 seconds is fine. By then, the cocoyam must have melted perfectly well. Then we'll go to the next stage. This soup is a quick one. You don't need to fry. You don't do much of fry. Hi guys. So you can see now it's melted. The cocoyam is well melted, as you can see. So the soup is already getting thick. You can see it's already getting thick. This soup does not take time at all. The next thing is add your dry fish. This is my dry fish, as you can see. This is the dry fish. So add your dry fish to it. Ensure you wash any fish you're using, wash with salt. Add your dry fish to it. So now let's add our fresh fish and pomo. This is the fresh fish and pomo, as you can see. So now let's add it. The fresh fish. So I've added the fresh fish. Here we have the ogiri. This is what is called fermented melon. So I'm going to add the fermented lemon to it. So this is how it looks like. it's going to get melt on its own. Just add it. You can still add more fermented melon to it if you want the flavor to come out very well. You can still add it. People have different methods they use to add this fermented melon to it. Ogiri. Some people, you can as well use palm oil to melt it, based on whichever method. So now, after adding the fermented melon, which is called ogiri, you add 2 cubes of Maggi. It depends. Some people love their soup Maggi to be much there. For me, I don't want much of Maggi. So add your Maggi and your fresh. Add pepper to it. Now let's move to the next stage. We have our onions, fresh onions, diced. You add the onions to it. Then lastly, our soup is almost ready. This is the oha, as you can see, fresh oha. Add your oha to it. So this is the vegetable we'll be using, oha. This is the last stage. Ensure you don't overcook your vegetable. So add your oha to it and your uzuza leaf. Now lastly, we have the uzuza leaf. So now let's add our uzuza leaf to it. This is the leaf. We are adding it and our soup is ready. So I'm going to test now. This is simple method or recipe on how to prepare ofe oha or cocoyam soup or ofe de. This soup is mostly from the people from the east that eat this soup, but different tribe can also eat it. So now stir properly. Ofe de. You can see it's very, very easy to prepare. Ensure you stir it very well. Then I'm going to test it to see how sweet and how delicious the soup is. Wow, our soup is ready. Cocoyam soup made with fermented lemon, ogiri, locust beans. It smells so nice and it tastes perfectly well. So the soup is ready to be served. So this is the method on how to prepare cocoyam soup in Igbo called ofedi. Thank you for watching this video. Wow, our soup is ready. Cocoyam soup made with fermented lemon, ogiri, locust beans. It smells so nice and it tastes perfectly well. So the soup is ready to be served. So this is the method on how to prepare cocoyam soup in Igbo called ofedi. Thank you for watching this video.